So we're going to do a bit of ducking today. So what I've got, this is called a slip line. So you should be able to see that in the video. Just come to the side so you can see. So what I've got is a bit of rope. This one's a bit of bungee cord, so stretch it a little bit. You don't need a bungee cord though, you can use a bit of rope, a bit of washing line, use a washing line in your garden. So I've just got it attached to one end, I've got it attached to a door, and at the other side it's attached to a freestanding punch bag. But all you need is a bit of rope. You're going to attach it one end and attach it the other end. When you adjust this, you will adjust it so it's roughly about shoulder height. So roughly about here, shoulder height. So what we're going to do, we've got a workout for you. So we've got 4 rounds today. So we're going to split each round into half. So you can either do 2-minute rounds or you can do 3-minute rounds. So that means if you do a 2-minute round, you're going to do 1 minute of one combination or one movement, and then the second half of that round you're going to add another part into it. So let me quickly run you through it. So the first round, all I want to do, you keep your hands up. You're going to stand with the rope starting on your right shoulder if you're orthodox, so if you're right-handed fighter. So all I want to do is duck or roll, roll. The first minute, or if you're doing a 3-minute round, so it'll be a minute and a half, you're going to duck or roll, it's called. Roll, roll, roll. So he's going to work your legs quite a lot. So for the second part of that round, you're going to throw 1, 2 before you duck. 1, 2, roll, roll. So if you notice when I'm doing that ducking, I'm not going straight down, I have to move like an arc. 1, 2. So if you imagine you've got a pen on your nose and you're doing like a smile in your mouth with your nose as you duck. 1, 2. 1, 2. Try and keep your feet where they are. You can move. You don't really need to move them. Roll, roll. Just keep it where it is. Just moving your head side to side. So first round going to consist of ducking for a minute or a minute and a half, and then you're going to throw the 1, 2. Roll, roll for the last half of the round. Have your rest, 30 seconds to a minute, and then the next part we're going to start with the bit we just ended with. So for the first half, we're going to start with this part that we just ended with. We're just going to do the 1, 2 duck for a minute or a minute and a half if you're doing a 3-minute round. The second half of that round, 1, 2, duck, cross. So you're going to throw the cross on the other side of the rope. 1, 2. Duck, cross. 1, 2, duck, cross. So with this one, you're going to need to move your foot across slightly just so you've got balance as you duck, as you throw the punch, sorry. Boom, 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 boom. So I'll just bring my back leg across slightly, just so I've got balance when I throw that cross. So, first half, just a 1, 2 and a duck. Second half of that round, 1, 2, duck, throw the cross before you come back. It's the third round. After you've had your rest, you're going to start with the last combination from the last round. So 1, 2, duck, cross. I'm going to start with that one, so a minute, minute and a half. And then the second half, you're going to add another cross in. So 1, 2, duck, cross, cross before you come back. 1, 2, duck, cross, cross. 1, 2, duck, cross, cross. So make sure you bring your hands back. Another thing when you duck as well, try not to drop your hands because it makes you bend your back. And we're going to make sure we bend with our legs all the time instead of leaning forward and bending your back. Right, so first part of that round, forgot what I was doing there. So 1, 2, duck, cross, that's the first half. Second half, you're going to double up that cross. 1, 2, duck, cross, cross. Yeah? So have your rest. And then again, last round, we're going to start with the 1, 2, duck, cross, cross, minute, minute and a half. Bum, 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 bum. And then for the last part of that round, we're going to do 1, 2, duck, cross, cross. As you come back, you're going to throw the lead hook. 1, 2, duck, cross, cross, hook. 1, 2, duck, cross, cross, hook. So you lead hook. Yeah, so that should do you for that workout. So we've got 4 rounds. So you can either do that as 2-minute rounds or 3-minute rounds. So each half is split into half each round. Have 30 seconds to a minute rest in between.